Welcome back to another episode of The Guy Doing Things. This is episode 14, and for the first time we are making history. We have a lady on the podcast today, Hilde Creer, the founder of Ineffable Designs. She will be joining us today, and it's going to be interesting. Let's see what it's going to be like. Grab your coffee, grab your slippers. It's getting cold, so grab your slippers and maybe a blankie and get ready for the guy doing things. So finally, we're making history. The first female on The Guy Doing Things. We're speaking to a lady who does a few things. Welcome to The Guy Doing Things, Hilde.
Thank you so much, and thank you for having me.
It's such a privilege. So let's get right into the podcast and why we want to chat today. Let's quickly just tell the listeners about yourself. What did you study, and what are you doing now?
So I studied graphic design at the university, the Northwest University, and I completed my honors in 2017, and then I studied as a postgrad, and yes, I studied multimedia.
Right.
And in 2019, I finished with that course as well, and now I'm a fully qualified graphic designer. So I'm a graphic designer for Adam Smith, and I'm situated in the Paarl area in the Western Cape.
That sounds amazing. I love Cape Town, especially the Paarl as well, and Stellenbosch, that entire area. So you're lucky you are a creative, which is awesome. That's one of the best things, or one of like the best careers I can think of. And then you stay in one of the best places in the world as well. So you're actually extremely lucky. I'm so jealous.
Ironically enough, I never went to the Paarl before. So for me to go there for the first time and knowing I will live there was a surprise for me as well. But
it sounds like you're enjoying it, and it sounds like you are loving your job, being creative. And then just going into the next question, you love celebrating people. How come? Why? Where did you get that? Where did you get your love for celebrating other people?
Ironically enough, I'm actually an animal person, not a people person.
Okay.
But last year I was extremely lonely in different aspects of my life, like studies, because all of my friends that completed the graphic design course went off to work, and I was staying behind. Yeah. And as well as in my love life, and in some friendships as well. So I quickly realized that I'm not the only person who feels that way, and I used my talent to celebrate one person each day, to let them know that someone out there is there for them, regardless of who they are or what they did in the past, that is some type of support for them, even if they don't know me. That's actually a bonus.
Yeah.
But that's why I'm doing it. It's to make people realize that sometimes we all feel alone.
Yeah.
And and it's not just them. It's not just you. And so it's just to brighten their lives up a bit. I think that's a short way of saying it. Just to make them smile for a few seconds.
Okay, so that and the platform that you're using is Instagram, and your Instagram page is called Ineffable Designs. Am I saying the word right?
Yes. I also use Facebook as well, but I'm mostly active on Instagram.
Okay, that's great. So people listening, go check out Ineffable Designs. I'll share it on the page as well. But it's so awesome, and the collages are exquisite. I completely love it. And before we go on, there's people drilling and children running around the house and whatever. So this is one of the noisiest podcasts I've ever done. So, but anyway, let's move on. This is an interesting question. It's a bit, it's not philosophical, but it can get a bit technical. So the question is, what in the world, if you look around yourself, what is not made up of design?
Sure. Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because how I see it, and I think a lot of people's perspectives can differ from me, but I think the world, not just materialistic things, but psychological things as well, is design itself. If you develop and if you start to form something or start to seeing some growth even in nature, that's design. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, no, that's exactly where I was headed as well, because what I've noticed is that basically everything we see is made up of design, and you making your career out of design. So it's quite interesting that that's so important to you, because from what I can tell is that if people are into design, then they're so much connected, or they're really well connected with the world around them, because everything we see was designed and built by someone or something, and that's pretty interesting. So
I totally agree with you.
And I think that perfectly leads me to the next question is, how would you then suggest blending your creative side, that design side that you just spoke about, and also making a difference in the world? I mean, we see it with your Instagram page, but how do you suggest we do that? How do you start just taking your creativity and exploring that and expressing that, but also trying to make a difference in the world?
I think if you can see the design from a positive reflection or a positive outlook, then you're already making a difference.
Yeah.
A good or a better difference, not because design is also very chaotic and can also form a lot of negativity.
Yeah.
So I think personally that's a challenge for most designers. But even if you aren't a designer, creating something to make a positive impact in people's lives is a challenge on its own.
Yeah.
And I think that's where humanity comes in. I think if you have a little bit of empathy or sympathy, and you connect the dots by giving humanity back,
yeah,
then I think it's already making a difference. And if you can do that through design by showing people how, or showing people that I draw this for you, or a collage, or I made a collage for you, and through the process I was thinking about you, and I was thinking what amazing person you are, or what difference you make, and that's pretty good, or thumbs up. So through the process, it's not only just giving a collage or illustration away to someone, and it's the process of knowing that this person that you're celebrating is making a difference, or it's quite amazing just by being here,
Yeah.
So that's why, I think that's how I personally do it.
Yeah.
By celebrating people through giving humanity back. Not everyone sees humanity anymore. I think it is here, and you just have to look for it, but it's not. It's not overwhelming people, and that's very negative.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if I answered the question right.
Yeah, no, completely. But that leads me perfectly into into the next question as well, because
Okay.
me as a creative, I'm a teacher, so being creative means something completely different. And you
Yeah.
being a designer, you can be creative in another way. So expressing our creativeness we're in whatever field we are in. And I spoke to Keegan Stoker last week about creativity, and he's in the IT
Yeah.
industry. So it just
Yeah.
shows
Yeah.
that the
That's
way we can be
amazing.
creative is quite there's a wide range of things. And what I want to ask you is, you want to celebrate people and motivate people, but how can you motivate other people? Now we're a guy and a girl doing things, but how can we motivate other young people or other people listening to this to also start doing things and start being creative? What kind of suggestions do you have?
Wow. That's a. I have an answer for it, but it's not so easy as it sounds.
Yeah,
And
it
I
never
learned
is.
from it. Yeah. So that's. But the advice I would give is to stop judging.
Yeah,
And that's not so easy because I think everyone does it, even me. So I'm not going to play innocent here.
yeah,
But I think when you start to look over all the faults or all the mistakes people have done in the past, or even the stories you hear from someone else, which isn't even their story to tell you,
yeah,
I think if you look past all that negative associations with a person, you can learn new things of who that person is today.
yeah,
I think so. If you focus on the good qualities of a person and how you want to celebrate them, then I think giving a simple compliment and meaning it, not for your ego, but just to plain celebrate them in a way to say in a form of kindness.
yeah,
I think then you're already, I want to say halfway there, but I think you're there. I think
yeah.
you're celebrating people by motivating them in the things they do, not that you do.
Yeah.
And
So whatever
yeah,
industry we are, we can just celebrate people by acknowledging their humanity and acknowledging the
Yeah.
good in them.
Yes.
That's perfect advice. That's so awesome. I'm definitely gonna continue implementing that. And thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. Thank you that you do what you do. I want to celebrate you on this podcast
Thank you
for
so much.
celebrating other people. That's so awesome, and it is making a difference. It's making, it's changing lives all around. And yeah, may the project just grow from strength to strength.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure. And just a last
It's an
thing,
honor.
you also have not an online. Do you have an online store? I see you have little products or whatever available
Yeah,
as well
yeah.
that people can buy. Okay, that's awesome. So the
That's
people
just like
listening,
merch,
go
so
and
yeah.
support. Go and support it. Go check out the products. Where can we get the products? Where is it available?
You can DM me on Instagram or Facebook,
All right.
and then I will take the orders from there. I think in the current situation, it will take a while.
Yeah,
to-
yeah. Unfortunately.
but yeah, but yeah, I will tell you how, and I will make the orders as well. So I'm working with different people that do the printing for me.
Okay.
So yeah, it depends on what you want to order.
Okay, great. But we can go and check out the products on Ineffable Designs. I will spell it out once we publish the podcast, and you can also check it out. Follow Hilda on Instagram as well, and yeah, that's where we can find the products and those awesome collages. Once again, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, and thank you for having me. It was really a real honor for me.
It's such a pleasure. Cheers.
Okay.
Normally, I would say go out and make a difference. Go out and be creative, but don't. Please, just stay home, stay safe, stay healthy. But remember to keep on making a change. Thanks to Hilda Creer. This was episode 14 of The Guy Doing Things, and we'll see you next week again, same place.